set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's the rookie running back out of Miami. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Malik Mustafa there to bring him down. Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Back to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll run with Pacheco. A dive, and he's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, L.A. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. And that one is no good. He missed the extra point. So much for 7 to start. It is a 6-0 game. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. He'll work forward for a couple. That's Gregory Rousseau in on the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. No handoff. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And now, 3rd and goal coming up. Davis going in motion. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
Now they'll set up to throw. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And this is going to be a Rams first down as he'll get this up to the 20.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. He'll get this ahead for about 3. From off the edge, Nick Bosa with the stop. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He gets that to his big target, fans. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Rams first down. Now, faking the give. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. And the Niners will have great field position right around midfield.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Not much. 2nd and long coming up. Here's 2nd and 9. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
They face 2nd down and 7. He'll drop to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
He'll try to hit him with a screen. And a big collision there. Down near the goal line. Keeps him out of the end zone. From the 1, 2nd and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Isaac Guerrero. Touchdown, 49ers. The extra point is up and through. And the 49ers move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got a receiver wide open, left side. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan.
And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Rams are in the lead by the score of 13-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. They'll go with the reverse. Past midfield. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
And that right there is how you regain momentum. You just gave up the lead, but now here comes a huge boost by your special teams. Just an excellent return. Going to set them up with great starting position on this next drive.
This one complete right side. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Off he goes, and he's in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
He'll start at the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Rams first down. Right side, complete to Nakua. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. His pass complete to Darius Davis. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline, not only to secure this catch, but to be able to toe tap and drag that 2nd foot. That's a big-time play by a big-time receiver.
And he's into the end zone. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, 49ers. No problem there on the extra point. And the 49ers will up the lead to 5. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. First and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Throwing now from the gun. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And now he loses the football. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa. Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
The kicking team off for the extra point. And the kick is good. So what a finish to this first half as they extend the lead. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. They'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go now.
On the handoff, it's Garenda. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Quick throw out wide, taken in by Pearson. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
60 by 6, 60 by Panther 11, Panther 11.
Back to throw. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. They'll put Ayuk in motion. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. That is going to be ball in. He's got it. Ricky Pearsall, touchdown, San Francisco. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. The extra point, up and good. And the 49ers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. He runs with it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Here's a handoff to Pacheco, running left. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. There's the big tight end, Vance. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
They'll go with him again. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3.
Although I would have liked to have seen them throw the ball on one of the 2 prior downs, now after getting stopped twice, Mike, they haven't gained an inch on the ground. I think on 3rd down, you have no choice but to put the ball in the hands of...
This is caught for a touchdown. There is a penalty flag down. Let's see if this one holds up. Cardi now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Let's go now.
On 1st down, here's Garendo. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here, they got the lead. We're in the 2nd half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the 2nd half and close this game out?
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch. But I can promise you the amount of time these 2 guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Second down and 8.
Track 60. Let's go. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Rams 23.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Come on, set.
They'll look to throw. The ball's out. The Rams have it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
This one grabbed by Nakua. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, L.A. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll go right and find his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Back to the air one more time. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Nick Bosa, the former All-Pro, in there for the sack.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coach...
That is caught. What a throw. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Rams. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Rams have cut the deficit to 5. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. A run with Garendo. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
Check smash, check smash. Mustang 19.
They'll throw out of the gun. He's got his man, completes a Pearsall. And he's going to have a Niners first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
60 bison, 60 bison.
They'll look to throw again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
He'll drop to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and 4th down is coming up.
19, Tiger. Come on, set. Keep come on. 70 range, 70 range.
They'll drop to throw. And he's going to have the 49ers first down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. And we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. That's caught by McCaffrey. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
I think the decision of whether or not you kick the field goal or keep your offense on the field, Mike, comes down to, do you have a play on your call sheet you love? Do you have a critical down, fourth down play that you know is going to work? Because if you do, now's the time to dial it up, be aggressive, and extend this drive.
Only need a yard, and it's fourth down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have a Niners, and he's going to have the Chargers.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
They'll go again with Guerrero. Victory formation here as he's down to